Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the AG. This is the level 2. I managed to get all the missions cleared thanks to some Friday night gaming and some basically grinding for various missions with Maelstrom and company. So, yeah, I've got it, and it's a lot of fun. It's as weird as it looks, but it's got a lot of interesting abilities. It has both a dodge roll and maneuver armor, which for a raid that starts at 200 is kind of heavy duty. However, it has very low health, as you can see, 13,005, and it has very, very low defense. So the thing about it is that if you can get close, as you can see, the missiles don't do a lot. At a distance, it's below average, I would say, even at these costs. But if you can get close, you can do tremendous damage. The trick is getting close. I'm having trouble with it now, as you can see, because the Ifrit there decided to come back up its their Zaku 1 sniper, which is what you have to do with something like this, you know, on the field. And I'm dead, just like that. Because, for one thing, melee defense is, I believe, the AG's lowest of its 3 defense stats. It has respectable ballistic, basically little to no beam, and even less melee. But yeah, we do need to bunch up a little bit, but I didn't realize at the time when I was playing that number 6 was back here fighting somebody, but they just got it done just as I spawned back in. I think the pilot escaped, but they're after them now. Again, none of which I actually realized at the time, but I was looking because I thought I saw another mobile suit, but I didn't. So, okay, so now we're headed back. And yeah, the AG has a bunch of fun weapons. I'm about to try and use the beam gun, which is actually technically a laser drill, and it does really good damage if you can land it. It's basically a mini phonon maser type attack. It can't be steered, but it does sustained damage against whatever you're using it on. It's really good. And the melee, wait until you see the melee, but I'm going to try to get in range for it here, but I forget how well it works. It worked fairly well. Yeah, as you can see, the melee does continuous damage. It is a drill, it drills, and it does really well. But, yeah, it's got a lot of good tricks, but I kind of am thinking of it in terms of the Draw C, which is that the Draw C, yes, can do amazing damage with its downswing, but if you are not constantly moving, if you get ganged up on, if you have a team that is not ready to back you up, you're just gonna be you're gonna be dead. So yeah, very powerful, but basically, it's very powerful if it gets a hold of you, and that's it. And it all depends on the situation. I had quite a few rounds before this trying to get a good round with this, where I could not get close to the enemy. I get focused and killed before I could do anything of use. And if you see me getting kind of huffy here with tells, that's why. Because yeah, it did not go well. But yeah, piercing on that beam, but. Tagged one of them, somebody got the Ifrit for me, landed a tackle, and upswing, downswing, and it's dead. Yeah, that drill just, again, the sustained damage is amazing. But look how much life I just took off of my fellow AG there with just that drill, with that laser drill. It takes so much damage, it's not even funny. Did my side swing for that, and yeah, again, it just, if you can get close, great. If you can't, you're just so dead. But missed my tackle, missed everything I tried to try and get that person, but luckily I had a team helping me out, so I was just able to do it. But somebody else got the kill. That's fine too. And can I reach that Ifrit? Yes, I can. And yeah, I mean, granted, yeah, it can chew through generals if you get if you get close. It is going to be extremely situational. Do I think it's overpowered? Probably not. But again, just it's one of those things of it. It's one of those things where you're going to do great or horribly, and there is no in between at all. So that's that. And I was expecting it to move in with melee, but instead it used its drill, which did really well against me. But it's laser drill rather. I need to make that distinction because the laser drill and the drill melee are two separate attacks here. Ah, 4,000 damage against the Zaku 1 sniper, but again, I just took most of my health. And yeah, I got one of them, but yeah, I'm dead. That's it. So yeah, one of those things. But yeah, I'm kind of on the fence as to how overpowered it is or not. I will say that I tried taking it into 300 and 350 rooms. Don't. It did not do me any good there. Maybe on a different map with a different layout, but I mean, this is technically an aquatic mobile suit, and I had it on the port base at high tide, and just could not make any headway at 300 or 350. So, again, situational. Could just have been me. I've been having a bad couple of days gameplay-wise here, which is not great since I'm kind of out of videos to run. But I managed to make some up. I checked my game saves, and I had more of a backlog than I thought. I just have to get them prepared, which is good because YouTube actually ate a request I was working on, so I'm going to have to go back and do it again. But 2 minutes left. We've got a 1,500 point lead, 2,000 point lead, and that's not bad. And yeah, it's the missiles. The missiles are not much to speak of. They can do good damage if they connect. They can stun if they connect, but that's as likely as connecting with any other attack from the AG, in my opinion. But I really do like the thing. It's a fun mobile suit to be giving away for free. It's got a lot of fun tricks. It is unique, and I think that's the best thing about it. I like that the mobile suits they've been giving away have been basically unique. Pale Rider Dullahan is excellent and unique. It is the AG is excellent and unique. This is the kind of stuff I like. I like giveaways like this. You know, the Nemo is nice and I'm happy to have it, but it is definitely a fairly standard general, relatively speaking. So definitely much prefer having stuff like this given away. And let's see, we have almost got this. I mean, we're going to get it because we are about 3,000 points ahead now. Got just enough of the drill off to finish that Efreet before I laser drill. Gotta make the distinction. Before I got airstruck to death. But again, it's one of those raids where you need to not get frustrated if you die a lot, because there's some raids that are just going to drop dead when people look at them, and the trick is to try and do more damage than you're worth before you die. And that's the AG. That's the AG to a T. So I'm about to rush in and do a stupid, trying to get some last-second points. One thing, I just got hit by the Efreet, missed with my melee, getting stunned, getting smacked, and just dead, and I'm not going to have time to respawn and do anything else. So that's just how that went. That's not a big deal at this point. And yeah, it's fun to use, it's interesting, and I hope everybody who wants it gets it, because yeah, it's just fun. And let's see what the final scores look like. I think I did fairly well in it. I know when I did get close to things, I was tearing things up, so. 2,710 points out of 10,000. Not terrible. Pretty decent on a 6-person team. I was just barely second for damage dealt. Just barely. And my kill count was 7 to 5. That's decent. So that is gonna do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Salty has mentioned that one of the few things missing is the Adzok, and I don't even remember what that looks like, so I'm gonna have to look it up sometime. But I'm amazed we even got to the AG, honestly. I can't think of too many more games that it was actually in.